Okay, I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh, God.
A few moments later.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, was that your intro? Is that it?
Yeah. I'm a new guy. I psyched you out, didn't I?
Yeah.
You thought old Sam was going to come in.
I thought something crazy was going to happen. You were going to come
this
in
is
some
new
suit,
Sam,
dressed
pal.
like a llama, anything.
Yep. Hey guys, welcome
How
to
are
GeniusBar.
you? Welcome back to GeniusBar. Yay.
You don't sound very excited.
Well, you see what happened was I just looked at the news to see, and there is no news. Also, if I'm going to be honest,
what, buddy? Maybe there is no news.
Huh?
I'm agreeing with you from now. It's 2023. You're right. There is no news. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a good episode of the Genius Bar, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Have I told you lately that I hate you?
Now,
Also,
who did the first act of aggression in 23? Because it certainly wasn't me.
Oh, yeah, it's New Year. Oh, my God. We're going to be dead soon. Oh, my God, Sam.
What? You can't say that.
The years are going by so fast. So
you might be dead.
To be honest, I know I'm not very energetic right now, and that is I wasn't going to talk about it, but like it's human stuff. Damar Hamlin, I was just watching Monday Night Football, and anyone watching football and probably outside of football, you know the situation that happened with Damar. Currently, while we were recording, I don't know I haven't heard any information, so my sadness is just waiting for some sort of horrible news.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive into this, John. Did you know that the iPhone... You sound so demoralized. Dude, this is an Apple podcast. We can do it.
I know. Here we go. Woo!
Okay.
Apple Podcast.
Yeah, the iPhone 15 Pro gonna have titanium frame, taptic button, increased RAM, and more.
So stuff that we already knew, but it's coming from Jeff Poo. This is like the third or fourth analyst to say the exact same thing, which is, if you're following tech news, good news. That's good news. If a lot of people that you trust are saying the same thing, that usually means it's accurate and legit information, unless it's Quo, myself, and Gurman saying the same thing. Probably not true then.
The unwatch will not be flat. Yeah. So the titanium frame, I think, is actually going to be nice.
Yeah. I'm sure it is.
Okay, guys. That was another episode. I'm like, this guy's gonna add some color. Like, yeah, I do know that. Like, I like the titanium more than the stainless steel.
Yeah, I love titanium. What I would like to talk about.
You look like a titanium guy.
What I would like to talk about, the real star of the show, Sam, is that iPad Mini's coming back, and this year, actually, 2023. It's now the new year, and the iPad Mini is coming back, maybe towards the end of this year. So says Kuo Ming Chi, and that's what I want. Do you have any thoughts? Do you want to share your thoughts?
I pulled up the article because...
Thank you.
I honestly, absolutely shocked. We talk about the iPad Mini a lot.
You're shocked. It's the best iPad. You're shocked that the best iPad is coming back?
Let me know what you think. There's going to be a video dropping in a week or two that I just recorded that is going to be a critical overview.
A critical. Sam, do you just like make shit up and post it on the internet?
I mean, technically, we all do that, right?
Technically, yeah, but you're being very
at the Apple Watch League, iPhone 14 League.
You're being very mean to the iPad Mini, and frankly, it doesn't deserve it. And you're bullying. You're punching down.
Punching down.
Yeah,
it's smaller than me. It's a little guy. Yeah. I mean, true. It is the smallest iPad in size.
I mean, you're like 7 foot tall, so it just looks like you're holding an iPhone
14. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, look, a Nomad ad on the website. Look at that.
Wow.
Thanks for the money.
Cool. That's actually a good looking band. Oh, and it's gone.
I have
a question. So you program those ads to do that. Does that mean you just got paid for another impression?
Mm-hmm.
How is that legal? Because Macrumors does that as well. It just doesn't seem ethical, because then is that advertiser really getting the full value of?
Yeah. What's the problem? It doesn't take. It doesn't. If you're on the page for, let's say, 2 minutes, it doesn't take you 2 minutes to read that single ad. So let's put a different one there. Now you've read about.
I mean, listen. Maybe that's why Apple Track failed, because I was not doing that. You're saying that
it's like
I could up my
in
money?
The same YouTube video, you have a pre-roll, a mid-roll, and a post-roll. It's the same thing.
Or if you're me, you have like 8 mid-rolls and a
Yeah.
pre-roll and a post-roll. Okay, this report is from Quo. God, we're just jumping around. It's Glowman Twitter. He randomly was just like, yeah. Oh, this was interesting. He also mentioned that there's a foldable iPad coming.
Yeah, we heard that. We've known that.
Yeah, but that sounds bad. I don't want
I
foldable.
don't think we need to start folding shit. I am so over this. And I know people are like, there was a comment that said that I'm not like a true nerd or a true tech journalist, I think is their exact words. If I like shit on another product like that, if I shit on a product category, I don't have to like. That doesn't make any sense. That I'm not allowed to say something because I don't like a product, or I'm not allowed to be a certain something because I don't like a product. I am over foldables. Yes, I've used them. It's very cool. It's fascinating. It's amazing that we can do that with technology. Buy it if you want. I think it's a fun, cool toy. People are gonna be so upset that I called it a toy.
Foldables are like HD DVD. You remember that?
Yes.
It was like they were trying to compete with Blu-ray, and it was like, no, you're just like a worse Blu-ray.
Actually, it's like the mini DVDs. Remember when the
what?
Like what?
I
Yes,
kind of remember like original Xbox games.
Yeah,
GameCube games.
You could record for camcorders instead of recording on huge DVDs or VHSs. You could have these little mini DVDs that could still play in the DVD player, and it would record. And they're small. That's great. I'm glad we can do that, but that wasn't the end goal. Like that's not where we're headed. It's just a thing that we're doing because we're bored.
Because listen, I'm also what I'm saying. Maybe people are maybe we're both putting the through line, sort of not out there enough to where when we're saying we don't want foldables, like what I'm saying is I don't want foldables because it's a worse version of what is already great. But I'm also not saying that this is where I think we should stop. Like I'm not saying that like the single pane is like the end and that this is all I ever want. I'm just like, show me something better. I think people that I've seen. I think
people that are really hooked on foldables or like really hardcore hyper focused on foldables, they're very short sighted. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't understand that this is just a stopgap. This is like, we're just bored right now. It's if you enjoy your foldable, that's awesome. I feel like sure. Enjoy what you have, buy what you want. Don't listen to me. I'm just saying personally, I don't want one. That's why I don't use it. I just wait. I feel like if you are completely believing that foldables are the future, you haven't tried VR or AR.
Yeah,
you try AR, and your views are going to change very quickly.
I mean, dude, people forget that there was this report from a few years ago. I think it was from Gurman talking about it was like an Apple internal meeting where he got details that said Apple sees the glasses as the successor to the phone. Like half of their revenue is going to be these glasses, not the phone. And I mean, God, the more I think about it, like, yeah, I mean, just like imagine the value of just context. Like if the glasses would be aware enough to where when we're talking about foldables, it could be like a chart that comes up that we can see that shows like the market share. And we could just reference like, oh yeah, it's like 2% of the market. It's not big enough without breaking the context of our conversation. Like that would be insane if we didn't have to look things up or it just directions are in front of you and it's not distracting. Text messages like you can see without breaking the conversation. Because that's where the watch gets close is like you can have it on your wrist, right? I'm still looking at something. Like I could still be just having a conversation with you and like seeing something else. That's it. It's gonna be everything. The only question I have about the AR glasses,
what it
is nobody really wears glasses unless they have to. How are you going to convince?
True.
Like, how are you going to convince hot people to be like Apple AR glasses?
Well, to be fair, I never wore watches. I didn't like stuff on my wrist, but the Apple Watch made me wear a watch because it added something. It wasn't just like to be there.
Can we do the podcast on just this little mic? So like instead of the big one,
yeah,
we just have this like little guy that we hold.
Don't hold it.
It looks.
Don't
funny.
do that to me.
Have you not seen all the like TikTokers and YouTube people that do that?
Yes, I fucking hate. Can I also mention a pet peeve?
Sure. You don't have any of those, so go ahead.
I don't like when YouTubers, they don't need to be doing it. use a mic like this, like a mic on their desk
Yes.
for regular ass videos. Depending on
That
what you're
bothers
doing,
me.
like if just use a shotgun mic. Be a normal person. Use a shotgun mic. Use a lav mic. For normal ass videos, you don't. There are so many YouTubers that strictly do this, that have a mic like this, a dynamic mic on a boom arm on a desk for literally no reason, and a lot of them don't even have it close to their mouth. They're using it like over here and like completely useless. They're using it over here instead of just fucking use a regular ass mic. What is wrong with you, you animal? It doesn't look
it's
cool.
not
Just because
made.
yes, you have it. Congratulations, but it doesn't look cool. Stop it.
No, it also generally sounds way worse. And for me, I click off videos like that because they're usually just kind of stale a lot of the time.
Anyway, I feel better. Do you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay, end the show again.
I'm not gonna hit the button.
Okay.
People probably have PTSD from that. Okay, this was interesting.
Oh yeah,
You know how Fortnite's banned?
I do.
What if
yeah.
it wasn't?
What if it wasn't?
Tim Sweeney is such a little troll.
Dude,
I feel like
he's a real life shitwagon.
I mean, listen, I kind of love it, but like I feel like he's
You
kind of a
would.
shitwagon.
You would.
I love you. It's 2023. Peace and love. He tweeted like right at the end of 2022. He goes, "Next year on iOS, no context," and then a screenshot of Fortnite with 2023 and fireworks.
Huh.
Does he know something that we don't know? Do you think?
Well, I would assume, if he's saying that.
Because he's been fighting this thing with Apple, and
Do you think they're just going to settle?
I mean, that's how. Yeah, that's in my only court thing. That's what happened. I settled. Ever.
Yeah, but they're far along in this. Do you feel like they're just both going to give up?
I don't know because I mean they do both definitely have points. Like they're both right in different ways.
Except Apple's more right, but okay.
Okay, whatever. No, well, I mean to be fair, they did break the rules, so I understand the ban. But like,
Do you want to hear something very pitiful?
sure.
I spent New Year's in Fortnite on accident.
What?
So, well, I got a PS5, and I've had a problem. I've had a problem.
Oh no, you've been only gaming. Is that why I haven't heard from you? Have you just been nonstop?
I haven't been in the real world. I've been a cowboy.
Bro, I forgot you told me this. You were like, yeah, back in the day, I really struggled with like playing video games 24/7.
And so I stopped. I haven't touched video games for dude. It feels like I fell off the wagon after 10 years. Like you did so well, son, but now 10 years later, here I am. Anyway, I didn't know it, but I was just like chilling in Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And next
As
thing
the
you know,
homies
there's
do.
fireworks and shit going off, and everyone's dancing. And I just felt immense shame that I was in Fortnite when it turned midnight.
Bro celebrated New Year's on the battle bus.
In immense shame, dude. Never have I felt so low in my life.
Bro,
Then
you
when
gotta-
all
why
the
don't-
little 14-year-olds are dancing around me with fireworks going off, and I am in fucking Fortnite.
at 29.
There you
All
go.
iPhone 15 Pro.
iPhone 15 Pro. What about it?
By the way, we're showing articles from frontpagetech.com.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Wait, have you seen Apple Track lately?
Yeah, let's go to appletrack.com. How's it doing?
You're gonna be
I'm pretty
so
sure it hasn't
tilted.
been updated because I do check.
You're gonna be
Yes.
so tilted.
That's Apple Track, everybody. At least you still
And
got
there's an
ads.
ad.
Yeah, you still got ads.
Look, there's nothing here. I literally privated everything. Dude, I actually got sad because I Googled something the other day and like an article came up and I was like, damn, this is actually like a good article. Why did I stop?
Wait, you can still see articles?
Yes, technically there, if you have the exact URL. you can see.
Tricky. Still
But
getting
it's not
that ad
formatted
money.
right. No, you guys want to hear how much I've made off of appletrack.com in the past 30 days?
Do we want to know?
No, you don't. It was probably like less than $2. Okay. Battery life on the iPhone 15.
What about it? It's going to be great.
Because of the new processor. Remember,
Dude,
I was trying to talk
this
about the 3 nanometer
This
thing last time,
happens
and you made
every
fun of
year.
me.
Best battery. Yeah, I hope it's better. I hope the battery life's good. I hope it's better than last year. Yes.
But it wasn't better. That is not true. Did you not watch my video? Wait, did you not watch my last video? I texted you.
I might have skipped the iPad mini part.
Look, wait, I want to see your little head floating in.
How long did that take
Just a
you?
little head. Not long at all. It's just keyframed.
Sam, you're going to Japan to Wednesday.
Yeah, I am going to Wednesday.
Are you excited to go to Japan on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited.
Wait, how long are you going to be there? Let the geniuses know what to expect.
Japan for 2 weeks, Korea for a little bit in between.
So when are we going to record the episodes? We are still posting, yes?
Yeah, you just got to hit me up, bro. You got to get out of Fortnite.
But what time? Is it real life over there, or how's it work?
I don't really know.
Are you in another dimension?
I think they just handed you a Japanese flag and you just kind of wave it, and that's your 2 weeks. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Wait, I don't think I know. Why are you going to Japan? Just cause?
Yeah, Luke Miani said he would hurt me if I didn't go. So rather than being hurt, I said I would go. I just wanted to show everybody just really cool animation. I've been working with Concept Central. Dude, look at this insane animation that my boy made. Concept Central.
Yeah,
is that not
pretty
insane,
wild,
bro? It's this iPhone 15 Ultra that floats out of the box. Dude, you know what? Okay, so a couple things, and I have an idea for the show to save us.
Please don't tell me.
And I was saying,
please
I
don't
was
tell me
saving
it's
this.
another fucking trivia game.
This was this is a break in case of emergency.
Dude, if
video.
you did a trivia game, the geniuses that were around last year would just go through flashbacks.
It was so fun. You said you liked it at the time, you asshole. Bro, why do you do this show with me if you hate everything I do?
I do not hate everything. I love you. That's why.
No, we've made a bunch of renders for the for like the new products in 2023. Not like for everything, but like we got like a HomePod render, iPhone 15 normal render. It's pretty pretty. So it's pretty big to do. There's a lot of exclusive stuff. You ready? You ready for the emergency? You need the emergency.
Sam has claimed that to save this episode, he has an emergency fix. Sam, what is the emergency fix? If it's trivia, I'm just telling you I'm going to leave. I'm quitting.
Pull up my screen.
It's trivia, isn't it? No! You are not going to watch it. No.
Yep.
We can't watch it on the show.
It's that bad.
Oh my God. Okay. Because to save this episode of Genius Bar, this has been a meme since episode 1. To save this episode of Genius Bar, Sam is going to watch my Apple is Better Without Steve Jobs video. My heart.
We're going to watch it together.
I appreciate this.
Look, I'm extending the olive branch. Where's the olive branch? I'm extending the olive branch.
Thank you. I accept your olive branch.
Can you grab?
Yeah.
Please grab. Thank you. Okay.
It'd be cool if I could have, like... Okay. Hand it to me again. Please. Oh, thanks, Sam. Let me grab it.
Oh, that was so cool.
Okay. So Sam has never watched this video. To be fair, I don't know how well it holds up. I mean, I still believe in what I'm saying.
Okay.
But around this time was like iPhone 11 when this video came out. So
yeah. So this is a video he published on September 16th, 2019.
Yep.
I think this is when I hated you.
Probably, actually.
Oh, look at the comments, Jomo in the comments, dude. This was fire.
Yeah, it was a great video that you didn't watch.
So it did very well for you. Let's just read the description. Steve Jobs was a visionary.
It's just the script for the video. It's just the script for the video.
Okay.
Also, there is a thunderstorm, tornado watch stuff happening here. So if the power goes out, I'll call back in on my phone.
That would be really funny if supernatural intervention prevented him from watching this video. I think that would just be a sign.
We can only be so lucky.
Here's why we're watching this. If I die on the way to Japan because it's a long flight, I just wanted to die knowing
you've seen it. Yeah,
I've seen it. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Dude, this feels like a movie.
Okay, wait. Time out.
Okay.
Yeah, to this day, Sam, this is one of the videos that I'm most proud of. I strongly believe in everything that I said to this day. Okay. The title, Apple is Better Without Steve Jobs, was meant to trigger a reaction, but you'll notice from all the comments, people said they went in hot, and then they agreed with me by the end, so.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like I'm going to be very cringy in this video. I haven't seen it in like a year.
Really? Okay.
Okay, here we go.
John Prosser's Why Apple is Better Without Steve Jobs. Dude, this feels like a movie. I feel like you literally made a feature film that I've never seen.
I tried hard.
Steve Jobs was a visionary, a mind and a personality that almost through sheer will put Apple on the map and solidified its legacy. He wanted what's best for Apple by doing what he believed was best for consumers. And that is why he handpicked Tim Cook to be CEO. Because Tim Cook is what's best for Apple, and Apple is better off without Steve Jobs.
Oh shit.
Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people.
Today, I want to talk about the new direction of Apple. I'm more excited about them now than I have been in years. By now, you're caught up. You know about the new iPhones, the iPhone 11, the new normal,
Well dated.
and the iPhones 11
okay.
Pro and 11 Pro Max. You might consider them to be the most boring iPhones in a long time, but I would argue that they're actually the most exciting iPhones in years.
I'm sorry.
See,
Hold on. What?
Will you let me explain? Let past me explain for now.
How can you? He has a video coming out for context in a couple days called Why He Regrets Buying the iPhone 14 Pro.
Yeah, but that's not an Apple problem.
Let's continue.
Okay.
tech quote-unquote enthusiasts get too caught up in being reactionary, and they get their butthole all puckered up over pixels and gigawatts. It's like nothing exists until it's absolutely right in front of you. And if it's not in your line of sight, you cannot comprehend it. But unlike the YouTube comment sections, business is not reactionary. And Apple is playing the long game. What we see, what we're witnessing right now from Apple, is a transitional period. It's a transition from the old Apple to the new. This is Apple after the iPhone.
I like the music.
Thank you, Sam.
iPhone sales have been declining year over year, and that's happening for a few reasons. Number one, it's happening to the majority of the smartphone market anyway, but number two, Apple was resisting reality. Though a lot might say that they just haven't been the same since Steve Jobs, I would argue that they've actually been stuck trying to maintain what Steve left behind. They've been stuck in their old ways, treading water and failing to adapt. Yeah, Tim Cook changed a lot about the company, but I believe Tim Cook was trying to make as much money as he could with Steve Jobs' company. Now, we're about to watch it finally become Tim Cook's company.
The neatest thing that happens is when you get a core group of, 10 great people, that it becomes self-policing as to who they let into that group. So I consider the most important job of someone like myself is recruiting.
If Steve was still around, his stubborn nature would probably still leave us with just one new iPhone every year because he wanted to teach the world what they needed. And that worked really well when there weren't so many other brands running parallel with Apple. The entire industry is different. There are no longer just alternatives to the iPhone. There are straight up other options that a lot of people choose, and there's legit competition. Apple is feeling pressure that they've never felt before. The Tim Cook Apple that we see now is doing less and less of trying to force and teach the world, and instead finally starting to listen and learn from the world around them. And they are adapting so they can continue to try to be a part of it. More products, more options, more entry points into the Apple ecosystem. More money. I mean, Steve was so stubborn that he didn't get treatment for his cancer right away. He thought like juice and
shit,
good
he's
vibes
bringing
would
it
help
up.
it go away. And if Steve
shit.
Jobs was stubborn enough to kill Steve Jobs, Steve Jobs was stubborn enough to eventually kill Apple too.
Ooh, it's getting spicy.
A little spicy.
A little spicy.
Let's face it, Apple has a nearly $1 trillion market cap. And you may not know this, but 2/3 of all of that money came under Tim Cook's leadership, came after Steve Jobs. And you're probably saying, hey, it's not all about money, but as a CEO, Tim Cook has made more of it than Steve Jobs ever would have. So, who made better products? I mean, some would argue that Steve made much better Apple products with more love and care put into each product line. And while I agree that Steve made better products for the few, Tim Cook makes better products for the many. Let's talk about the iPhone XR, the phone that was supposed to be depressing and insulting and would most certainly flop. As you know, if you're familiar with our show, I went on record almost half a year before we ever saw that phone, saying that it would be the best-selling phone of the year, even before we knew what it looked like. I made my case for why I believed it was going to look almost exactly like the iPhone X's design, that people would be willing to buy that cheaper iPhone because it didn't look cheap. It looked like the new iPhone. And that's ultimately what separated it from attempts like the iPhone 5C and the iPhone SE. Compromise over innovation. You've heard me say it, and it's never been more obvious than it is right now. It's something I've been trying to tell you about the market for months, and you can't prove me wrong. Innovation is great, important, and needed for every industry, but you cannot force the wrong type of innovations, the effort in the wrong places, on a market that didn't ask for it or isn't ready for it yet. Consumers need to be met halfway. The answer to declining sales is compromise. If you want people to buy your products, make products for those people. The iPhone XR, would you say it's innovative? Probably not to most of you watching. Is the 828p display innovative? No. The single 12 megapixel camera on the back? Also no. What about the 3 gigabytes of RAM? Absolutely not. But is it the best-selling smartphone? Yes. The iPhone XR is the best phone on the market. Not because of specs or based on any of the metrics that you would probably use, but you, me, we really are disproportionately outnumbered by everybody else. The average, everyday, regular consumer. And no, it doesn't mean that they're dumb or that they don't know what they're buying. It means that they don't care to know what is on that spec sheet, because their experience isn't reliant or determined by numbers on paper. And I know there's probably a ton of you right now shouting at me saying that just because it's the best-selling phone doesn't mean it's the best phone. But yeah, that's exactly what it means. The iPhone XR is not the best phone for everyone, but according to sales, and we can't ignore this, it is the best phone for most people. In fact, if you look at the top 3 selling phones, they all have something in common: compromise. And Apple is finally learning from that. They're seeing that compromise is more valuable than innovation. And that's why this past Apple event matters so much. They absolutely littered the market with compromise. They have an iPhone option for almost every demographic on the market. Hell, the new iPhone 11 is $50 cheaper than the iPhone XR was. Moreover, the iPhone 8 and XR are also staying, not being discontinued. That's a major power play from Apple, because now, to Apple, it's not about getting you on the latest iPhone. It's just about making sure that the phone that you have in your pocket is an iPhone. Period. They are deliberately and aggressively going after market share this year. They want old iPhone users to make an upgrade, and they want to make a dent in the massive Android market share. Because now, your relationship with Apple doesn't stop after you complete your transaction for your new iPhone. Now, more than ever, the iPhone is Apple's way to embed themselves even further into your life. Apple is making more money than ever in services, recurring revenue that allows them to keep profiting even more off of every device they sell to you. It's no longer just the App Store. It's Apple Music, iCloud, Apple News Plus, Apple Pay, Apple Care. I mean, they've even got you trapped with their own credit card at this point. More recently, we have Apple Arcade, Apple TV Plus, and way more. And the more of those things you use, the more the roots of the Apple tree are embedded straight into your life. For the first time ever, Apple is willing to take a loss in exchange for market share. They're losing out on a ton of money by selling the new iPhone 11 for $50 less than they did with the XR. They're losing by selling Apple Arcade for $4.99 a month and Apple TV Plus for $4.99 a month, even giving you a free year along with your purchase of a new Apple device. I mean, let's be real. Do you really think that Apple is going to charge $4.99 for these things forever? Hell no. Eventually, they'll charge $10 a month, $15 a month, but only after they've got you locked in. By taking a loss on some of these products and services, we are seeing Apple invest in themselves. They're investing in themselves in exchange for market share, something they've needed to do for a long time and something they probably wouldn't have done under Steve Jobs. Listen, I get it. It's fun and cool to say that Apple died when Steve died. But it's not true. Tim Cook has made Apple more money than they have ever seen, which, in a publicly traded business, makes him a better CEO than Steve Jobs. Not only has Tim Cook made them more money, he's also made Apple more active in front of the public, more transparent, and more willing to open up and play nice with others. Sure, the exclusivity that we have felt around having and owning Apple products might be a fond memory of the past, but it is not how Apple will thrive in the future. The landscape, the market is just different now, and it requires Apple to be a different company, to make products and decisions that benefit the many instead of the few. And that is why Apple is better off without Steve Jobs.
Thoughts? It finally happened! Sam watched the video!
Bro,
It's been a meme for like a year and a half, or I don't know how old this podcast
I
is.
hate you.
What do you think?
That was definitely the best video you've ever made.
See? And
See what happens when you apply yourself and don't make fart jokes?
But the fart jokes are so hard not to.
No.
They're right in front of me. They're calling my name. Also, you can't. That's a good video because it's not what I usually make. I got to surprise you every once in a while, you know?
No. I want every John Prosser video to be like
God,
that.
I can't.
Listen, first
What
of
if
all...
I just completely pivoted my career and only posted one video a month, but it was like that?
I think that'd be amazing.
Oh, God. That'd be terrible. Goodbye, money.
Goodbye. Dude, you made a lot of spot-on predictions.
I know.
You said services were going to start out low and go up. That's literally happened with TV Plus. It's like $7 or $8 a month now.
Yeah. I mean, they could. There's no way. Anyway, that
was a great video. I just want to say it was a great video.
Thank you, Sam. I'm shocked that you're actually saying that. It feels crazy that you finally watched it, and it took an emergency episode with no news and a dire situation for you to watch it, but it happened.
Yeah. So can you make one of those so we can do that next week again?
Yeah. I'll try.
Dude, I mean, yeah, that was a great video. It also, it made me realize I want a more fun CEO again. Like
More fun.
Yeah, like I want somebody with more charisma.
What if we just do what if there's a shadow CEO, but the face is Craig? We just say that he's a CEO.
See, I like Craig, but
I don't think he'd be a good CEO.
No, I don't think he'd be a good CEO.
Which is why we need a real CEO, and then Craig is the face.
Or just like Steve Jobs too. I want somebody to like run Apple into the ground for a little bit. Wait, I have Apple stock. Why am I saying that?
Yeah. So you can buy more.
I think Elon Musk should be
Don't
the
you
CEO
fucking
of
dare.
Apple.
I will leave. I'll leave my house. I'll just drive away. I don't care.
Would you stop buying Apple products if Elon Musk became the CEO?
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I swear. I swear on this show. I swear
then
on your life.
Wait, that means somebody would have to kill me if you kept using them.
Correct.
No, I don't want to die.
You're not gonna die. I mean it,
dude. Twitter, you should come back. Twitter's been a lot more chill lately.
Nope. I've been a lot more chill lately without Twitter in my life.
Okay,
Feels good.
I miss you there still, and you're welcome back anytime. And I will not make fun of you.
Thanks. You will though, but it's fine.
No, I won't. I promise. For the first 24 minutes, I will not make fun of you.
But to that 25th minute comes around, then you know.
Then I'm tweeting like Revolutionary War memes, calling you like a turncoat. And
I mean, that's happened now. All the iPhones are there's 4 new iPhones a year.
Yeah.
They learned a lesson. They learned a lesson this year because my whole point was compromise in that video. They didn't compromise with the iPhone 14 Max this year, or Plus, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even know the name.
14 Plus.
14 Plus. And they're learning the lesson all over again.
They charged too much. They should have charged less.
They tried, and they fucking flopped.
Which rumors say that Apple's going to lower the price of like the 15 Max when it comes out.
Good. I mean, if they want people to actually have it, then that's the only thing you can do, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and all my friends were right. Andrew Edwards and Kevin, the Tech Ninja, we had this conversation, and I said the Plus was going to sell like crazy.
I said the same thing.
They're like, no one's going to buy the Plus when there's the 14 Pro $100 more. And I was like, you're wrong.
I said the same thing, but also like didn't consider the price. Because
I guess Apple should do what?
What was your joke? That I don't know what a gallon of milk costs?
Yeah.
Neither do you.
Yeah, I do.
You drink water out of a bottle. Don't say shit. Or out of a box.
Exactly. I do drink it out of a bottle.
You drink water out of a box. Nothing you say matters.
That's not true. That's not true. Don't say that.
Yeah.
We did it.
We're still in the same boat. There's still more. There's more Apple services. It's a lot more cross-platform than it used to be. Like
Apple TV on Samsung TVs. Crazy.
Also, I should have mentioned in there. Maybe I feel like I should have because the stuff was around. Having an iPhone also means that you're like kind of wrapped in with their accessories too. Apple Watch, AirPods. AirPods are a $12 billion business by themselves. That's more than Shopify, Spotify, most companies. It's more than Twitter, obviously. Just AirPods by themselves, dude.
I think that's what I'm most excited for in 23. I just want new AirPods Maxes.
What? You think we're going to do anything other than color?
I have a feeling Apple did not think that these were going to be a hit.
Why? They were rumored
because they were
working on them since 2017.
No. But I think Apple was planning them to be like the big HomePod, where it's like a very niche item, but like very normal non-tech people love AirPods Max. And I think Apple was like, I think basically about a year ago, Apple was like, oh shit, we should probably do more than color. So I have a feeling they probably
it's just a market that we need. Like the in-ear AirPods are great. I use them all the time still, but like my AirPods Max, need them.
I mean, listen, they're fine. I will say the mesh is getting a little. I've been thinking about making a video about them. The mesh is a little bit weaker, so like the metal bar basically just rests on my head.
That's because the top of your head is fucking pointy.
No, it's not. It's
Points
really
right
just
through the mesh.
normal head. And then, the ear cups you can replace.
Yeah.
But I just want a second gen version that's got like more customization. I want like different colors for the top.
Do you remember the initial rumors where that we could swap everything?
Yes.
We could swap the headband.
They were these entire sides were apparently touch panels at one point.
They were touch panels like when I leaked it.
Oh,
like it didn't have the dial. The version that I saw didn't have the dial or anything.
Crown.
Yeah.
But dude, the digital crown's genius.
Is it?
Like that's such a smart dude. It
rather
works
than touching
so
it, yeah.
well. Just
I would agree.
Because you know, like I tweeted that the other day. You wouldn't see it because you're not on Twitter, but
correct.
I was like, that's
the real reason I left Twitter because you're just fucking shit posting. So I left.
I only did 2 shit posts in the past 2 weeks.
Also, Sam, I have somewhere. I had a post-it note around my desk, like on the monitor, that said "Stop swearing so much," because on the podcast I swear so much. Because in real life I do, but on the podcast I feel like I don't. I feel like I need to tone it down. So I'm not gonna swear for the rest of the episode. Gosh,
I have a post-it note as well.
What does yours say?
Mine says, "I love you and you're the best." And my New Year's resolution is to not argue with you as much.
Dude, it wouldn't be GeniusBar if we weren't arguing.
No, but I feel like we were arguing too much, and I feel like I went into this different mode for a while on the podcast. Probably, I think it was like an autonomic reaction where like I'd see your face and my brain would just be like, "You got to be angry now."
What? Were you
but-
mad at me? Was that it?
Yeah, I think I'm just mad at you all the time.
For what?
And I was just like, and I'm like, why am I mad? I'm not. See, that's the thing. As soon as the show would end, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, we're
It was
cool.
like only when we were recording.
I thought.
And
it
I was like,
funny.
I gotta not argue with this man.
So we're not
look
going to
forward-
argue. We're not going to swear. New Year's resolutions.
Shit, I didn't say that.
Well, I'm not saying swearing will happen for me, but I'm gonna try to do it a lot less because it can't. In real life, it's whatever. But when you're hearing it on a podcast, I feel like you start counting how many times I said "fuck," and so it's for the whole episode. So I'm gonna try not to.
Honestly, that's a good point. Because you censor your videos, right?
Yeah, but also we have a rule that if I swear, it can only be once in a video. If I'm gonna bleep something, it's gotta be at the right moment. It has to be there for a reason, and it gets censored.
Really?
Yeah.
I just put expletives in my video for fun sometimes.
Yeah. Well, so do we,
Sometimes
but
a
it
little
has to be
spicy.
there for a reason. Like a point has to be proven, or it has to stick and land better because we said a word, because we added it.
What do you think about stick bugs?
What is a stick bug?
What do you mean? You've never seen a stick bug?
Don't know what a stick, like a stink bug? Are you
No,
saying
no.
stink
A
bug?
stick bug. It's a bug that looks like a stick. You're saying you've never seen a stick bug?
No.
Bro, you gotta see this. This is
What is this?
bussin'. These boys are bussin'.
Welcome to
Stick
Genius Bar, the
bug.
Apple Podcast, where we're going to talk about
Dude.
stick bugs for at least 5
Look,
minutes.
these guys are underappreciated. Look at this. Look at the little guy. Look at his little eyes.
Oh, it's called a stick bug?
yeah, bro.
How adorable.
Look. Does that not look like a stick?
I'm pretty sure that's not a real thing.
Dude, look at all these guys. I'm just a little stick bug. That's what they say. It got me thinking when you said, that's not a stick.
That is terrifying. Dude, there's
Yeah.
people.
Dude.
For audio listeners, trust me, you're not missing out because I'm sure people have a fear of this.
If you're an audio listener, text and drive and Google stick bug while you're doing 90
Do
on the
not.
freeway.
Do not.
That was a joke.
Canceled.
I
We're
just choked.
canceled.
Karma instantly.
Yeah.
Look at this little dude. This is. Look at that. Can we get one of these? Can we get a pet stick bug?
Yeah, genius. Dude, when we have our studio, we'll just have a pet stick bug. You know how Marquez has a dog in the studio? We're going to have a stick bug.
That'd be the most genius bar thing ever.
We check on him every time, every day.
Oh, that'd be
Wait,
cute. I want to get.
look up the life expectancy of a stick bug because if it's
Oh,
like
I don't-
5 days and he's not going to make it 2 episodes. And I don't want the podcast to be sad, you know?
stick bug life expectancy.
2 years. All right.
That's not.
We're just now hitting 2 years of this show.
Bro.
So our stick bug would just now be kicking the bucket.
You want to know how crazy the world is, though? There's 3,000 species of stick bug.
What? No.
Yeah, it's what it say.
Oh my God. No, just stop it. Stop it, science. It's just one. It's just one.
Hey,
Stick
it
bug.
says they're susceptible to pesticide use. Hey, guys, knock it off. No more pesticides. Stop using the pesticides. These guys are having. They look like sticks, hard as it is.
Please
Are stick
stop.
bugs friendly? Bro, it literally says they're easy pets.
That's great for us.
Bro, I want to get a pet, the genius bug. Can we sell stick bugs?
Speaking of, while
Can
you
we
were
trade?
talking, I ignored
Yeah.
you and I went on Twitter to a
How'd
shadow
you go
account.
on Twitter? Bro, you've had a shadow account this whole time.
Yeah. While you were talking, I looked it up. Damar Hamlin, his vitals are back to normal, and they put him to sleep to put a breathing tube down his throat. And they're going to continue running tests and stuff. So he's alive. Yay!
That's for
Yay
Damar,
for
bro.
life. Hell yeah. Let's go, Damar. Sam, you know what I want to talk to you about?
It's probably a lot of things, man.
Real estate investing. And
Yes.
yeah, listen, our investing team over at our new partner, FundRise. Yay, new sponsor.
We said that at the same time.
Yay! The investing team at our new partner, FundRise, expects 2023, that's this year, to be one of the most opportune real estate investing opportunities of the last decade, thanks to rising interest rates, artificially driving down the prices of even the best assets. The best assets, they said. It's no wonder demand for alternative assets like real estate is exploding, with McKinsey recently forecasting up to $1.3 trillion with USD in that's dollars in alternative asset growth in just the next 3 years. FundRise is the largest direct-to-investor alternative investment platform in the country, managing over $6 billion. That's with a B worth of assets, including real estate, all managed in-house with hundreds of millions of dry powder and industry-leading technology.
Wow.
FundRise is ready to capitalize. What should they do, Sam?
Guys, more than 1.5 million FundRise users are now in a position to take advantage of this unique investing environment. It is a unique environment, isn't it? Are you? Are you?
Are you? I'm ready.
Visit fundrise.com/genius to join them in just minutes. That's FUNDRISE.com/genius. This is a FundRise advertisement and is not a compensated testimonial or endorsement. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All investments can lead to a loss.
Thank you.
Dude, that was pretty good.
That was good. Sounded just like the radio. Thank you, FundRise, for sponsoring the show. Okay, speaking of the show, back to that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk New Year. We've talked about some Apple news. We've watched the Steve Jobs video. It was great. What are your New Year's resolutions?
I don't have any.
No, come on.
It's just a number, dude. They just put a new time isn't real. The numbers aren't real. They don't mean anything.
What's
I hate when people are like, I'm gonna change my life starting tomorrow.
What are you currently listening to?
The GeniusBar.
Oh, sick. Have you seen that TikTok trend where they go up? They go, "What are you listening to?"
No.
You don't watch TikTok?
Speaking of, I see a lot of really funny stuff on TikTok. Do you ever have like a TikTok timeline where they're just fucking bangers and you're afraid of refreshing it? Like you don't want to end up with a different string of TikToks?
What do you mean refreshing it?
Like refreshing your feed, like accidentally hitting the home button again. If you hit the home button, it refreshes your entire feed.
What?
So like if you're on a good streak of good TikToks, I try to make sure I don't refresh it. Like pull down at the wrong time, hit the home button. Because they're bangers, dude. If I send you TikToks, will you watch them?
I got a very low click-through rate. Anytime somebody sends me a TikTok, 12% chance I actually click it.
But it's me.
Because usually it's like, oh, it's a little dog. A dog's so cute.
No,
like,
you and I have the same sense of humor, basically. So
I'm not as demented. Let's say that.
You're
not as demented. Not as sick in the head.
I'm not sick in the head.
You're pretty ill.
No.
You're quite ill. You should see a doctor.
No. I'm gonna send you TikToks and just watch them. You just swipe through them like you're normally on TikTok, except somebody has personally curated amazing TikToks for you to watch.
I gotta stop using TikTok because man, I've been falling in love fast.
What does that mean?
You see TikTok. You see a TikTok from BruvBear611. And you're like, man.
What are you saying? Like people, like you fall in love with people on TikTok?
Yeah, they're just like funny. They're beautiful.
Why don't you go there and just quit YouTube?
I've thought about that.
Why don't you just fucking leave? Sorry, I swore again. Dang it! See, when I get really passionate about wanting Sam to leave, it just comes out.
So I should quit YouTube because I've never made a video as good as your Steve Jobs.
I want you to leave. I want it to be my territory. I'm going to walk around and piss on everyone, marking my territory. Just a giant germ circle.
Do you think we'll ever get Marquez on the pod?
I mean, he said he would do it.
When? What?
Like a year ago, he said he would do it.
He probably talked to his PR people, and they were like,
"Please don't."
Please, they're like, probably these skis balls are not someone you want to associate the MKBH, the Empire with.
Probably just say you're sick, dude. I used to when I was little, people would call, before cell phones or before I had one. People would call my house, like my friends at school, and the phone would ring, and I would go to my mom and say, "Tell him I'm not here. Tell him I'm not here." Like, bro, you're 8. Where the fuck are you? What do you mean you're not here?
Why didn't you want to talk to your friends?
I'm socially awkward. I don't call me. Don't call me.
But they're your friends. They weren't like,
no.
Were they going to be mean?
No, but I can't. I don't, because they don't know when to hang up, and I don't want to be on the phone. I wanted to do other stuff. Like, I don't know.
So I shouldn't call you anymore.
No, you're different.
Why am I
talking about like, this would be like if a Greg's Gadgets called me. Not close, not close friends.
Yeah, I'd also have a
friends, right? But like not close friends, and Greg doesn't know when to hang up, so you never know how long you're gonna be on the phone.
Yeah, he'll just keep talking. He'll be talking about Mr. Sub. Do you see all the Canadians talk about Mr. Sub? I'm like, what the fuck is Mr. Sub?
I don't know what Mr. Sub is.
But I'm like, it sounds kind of litty.
With you, I know when you call, it's like a good 5 minutes before you're like, I got to go put cookies in the oven, and you got to get off the phone.
My cookie to oven ratio is
There,
quite high.
dude. There is. I want to say after the show, maybe 80% of the time when Sam and I are chilling after the show, he's putting cookies in the oven or like chicken or something. He's got to eat.
I do. My apartment has 2 smells: teriyaki chicken and broccoli, or sugar cookie. 3 smells. Those are the options. It's really teriyaki chicken or sugar cookie, and sugar cookie is much more pleasant. While we're talking about YouTubers, did you see that Linus just tweeted how much money they've made?
I didn't see anything. No.
Dude, look at this screenshot.
Linus does that. Oh my God.
Bro, the Linus Tech. I mean, dude, props to this man's transparency.
Wait, okay, let's do the math. So he says he made $4.6 million in YouTube ad revenue. So knowing what you make in YouTube ad revenue compared to what you make in sponsorship, we're looking at like this man has made like $20 million.
Probably 20 or 30 million.
In sponsorship ad rev. Oh, Jesus.
But he got 1.5 billion views, dude.
How can we do that?
I think we have to combine YouTube channels.
Apple Page Tech?
Yeah.
Tracking the front page of tech?
Front page track. Front page track.
John and Sam go ham.
I mean, yeah.
It's a real thing that we have to. By the way, have we reserved that name yet? Because we've said it a couple times on the show to where I'm afraid that it's going to be taken.
Dude, no.
John and Sam, that's a lot of views, dude.
This is just depressing. I mean, no. First of all,
you
to be
said
clear,
I see on the screen that you said inspiring. To be honest,
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, props to Linus. Like, man is mad talented, more talented than we will ever be, and it's it's wildly impressive. I mean, dude, but this is insane. How do they have 100 employees?
I don't know. That's a lot.
What are these people doing?
Editing, writing.
I get, like, dude, it is still mainly just
also, they
me.
they fact check. They have people that go over the products themselves, like unboxings and stuff, before Linus touches them, and they write notes for Linus to like pay attention to. And they're like, "Oh, the left side is a little heavier than the other side. Make sure you point that out." And Linus goes, "The writer says left side is heavier than the other side, and I have to point that out, so I'm pointing it out on video." That's what happens. There's an employee for that.
That's actually insane.
Yep. I'm sure they have an audio guy, audio guys, lighting guys. Hey, I'll be the audio guy.
Would you quit and work for Linus?
No.
Is there any job
Linus couldn't pay me what I make now. So he couldn't pay you what you make now. I mean, he could, but he wouldn't.
I wouldn't provide that much value.
You wouldn't provide that much value?
I wouldn't provide, no.
Your expertise?
I don't have expertise.
On sugar cookies?
No,
what if you're just the chef?
I'd be very well overpaid because I'm a pretty shit chef. I mean, pretty terrible chef. No more cursing. Do you really have no 2022 resolutions? I know I've been jumping around like a bit of a crackpot, but
here, you know what I'm gonna do?
What are your goals for you in the next 6 months?
I just want to be.
No, I feel like let's talk about, you want to talk business?
Let's talk business.
What are your goals for Front Page Tech in 2023? Well, that's not a good fucking sign.
I do want to make more videos like the Steve Jobs video, but
I want to make more money and get richer.
I'm happy with the money that I make now.
So you want to make more non-news videos, is what you're saying? More evergreen content.
Not evergreen. That's not. No, don't say it like that. I'm not. It's not a plan to make evergreen content because no one watches that Steve Jobs video anymore. It's just I want to make stuff that I'm proud of, that I'm happy creating, because I don't write the show anymore. So the show's easier to make. So that frees me up for more time to just make something that I want to make. But it's got to be for me to make. I can't make videos like that all the time because the more I make of those, the less they matter when they come out. They got to land when they come out. You know.
No, that's not true.
That's exactly true.
No, because I make videos like that and they still do well. Serious videos and that are different than my normal news and unboxing content. Well, sometimes they do well.
Here.
What are you doing? What are you typing? What are you?
I'm
Why are you being
helping
so
us.
quiet and sneaky?
I'm helping us. Don't worry.
Is this a trivia game?
Yes,
Remember when
it's
that douche?
It's
last year
a
did the
trivia game.
Bro, anytime I say anything, you're like, oh God, is this another trivia game? But when I asked you at the time, you was like, this was fun.
Yeah, well,
Go back and watch that episode.
see, we had a different kind of friendship then.
A worse friendship?
No, yeah, well, before it was like, I don't want to hurt his feelings. But now, I know you're like family. I know you're not going to leave. You're not going to leave like my dad did. So
Yeah, I'll come back when I buy the gallon of milk.
Yeah, so I can just tell you that I don't like the trivia games. Especially, and you know what? It's not even because you make bad trivia games. The truth is, I'm bad at trivia games myself.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
I'm bad at games. I'm
That's
bad
what I
at
thought.
trivia.
That's what I thought.
Okay. I have made us something, Sam.
Oh God, what are you doing?
I have made us something that will be crucial to our development.
Okay.
And I believe
development.
will be good for us in the future.
Okay. Is it gonna get rid of my anxiety?
No. This will remind us. I put a graphic on screen that says, "Dear shitheads, stop swearing," and that will help us. That'll help us remember because it's always there. We're gonna make a better.
What's
it's
next?
moving. I don't want
What's
to move
next?
it.
You're gonna make me go to church?
No.
When's the last time you were in a church?
I once promised Jesus that if I hit 40,000 subscribers, I would go to church every Sunday.
Is this real?
That's real. What?
Just Jesus specifically, not God or Mary.
What
just
what
Jesus.
happened? What happened was.
What?
What happened was. We made that video. Apple sucks now. It's your fault. It was about the iPhone 10 when it came out. And Front Page Tech was getting like 300 views a video. And suddenly this video was getting close to 1 million, like in a couple days. And we went from like 12,000 subscribers to 20.
Wow.
And I was like,
you've
dude.
always had growth like that.
Well, yeah, I just grow. I don't really grow throughout the year and just have random spurts. Something hits and it's a spurt. Anyway, we hit 20,000 subscribers and I was like, man, if we double this, it'd be life-changing. And so I was like, I hope this video doesn't die out. Jesus. If you keep this video going and we get 40,000 subscribers, I'll go to church every Sunday. And we did. And I did not.
Not even once? You didn't even go to church once?
No. I owe him. Is what I'm saying.
Bro, that's a lot of weeks.
Debt.
You better start now.
You know how how a creditor will call you if you miss a payment? Yeah, Jesus is calling me. He's leaving voicemails. It's like, hey man,
Wait,
you promised.
Maybe this is why you've had such bad luck over the past couple of years.
Maybe.
Bro, you can't
What if
promise.
it all
you can't
stems back
renege
to
on
that?
Jesus, dude.
What if it all stems back to that? Anyway, so yeah, we're past 40,000 now, so owe him a little bit. I don't know the math, really, but it's quite a bit of churches. I probably got to go to church every day of the week at this point.
Come with me, bro. Let's go sometime.
You know what? I think it's a ruse. I think it's a globalist. I've never seen a church in real life. I'm just saying, have you? Have you ever seen a church in real life?
Yes.
You can't prove it.
In them,
Do you have a picture of you in a church?
Yes.
No, you don't.
I literally do.
Show
on
me
First
right
Communion,
now.
my confirmation. Dude, I don't know if I have my First Communion photo on my phone.
I don't believe.
Can I just search church? Will that come up?
I'm
Look,
kidding. Of course, I've
it's
seen
my-
churches, Sam.
It's my home church. And this is actually really funny. What is this? Dude, this is the best I got. It's this note from my church as a kid. And it is my grocery list.
What?
I want cheddar sun chips, spicy Lays,
Spicy chips,
Funyuns.
Lays? Question mark.
Wait, what? I hate spicy chips. Oh, this must have been for, bro. This was taken in 2016. I think this was for like my graduation party.
I'm sorry, Sam. Put that back up on the screen. That was your handwriting in 2016. I assumed you were like 4. I thought this was like back in the day, dude.
That's still my handwriting.
Sam, what? How do you write like that?
That's just how I write. What do you mean?
It looks like you write with a pencil between your toes.
Well,
You write like
how
a
do you
bird would write with their
What?
claws.
Yeah, I'm a little bird-like in different departments.
How are you? How? How do you write like that? Are you just going
How do
too
you think I'm
fast?
getting to Japan?
If you really
No.
tried, could you write with amazing handwriting?
My handwriting. No, I have very average handwriting.
Can you write? That's not average, guy. That is just bad. Can you write in cursive?
Yeah, all our teachers made us learn it, and they said this is when you're an adult. You
Yes,
only write in
which was
cursive."
a
And
lie.
I've never used it once.
I don't think they teach cursive anymore in schools.
They should. That's a waste of. Why am I not having sex ed, but I'm learning cursive?
I thought you were going to say, why am I not
and they
having
ask why I
sex?
have 0 bitches.
I thought you were going to say,
Sorry,
why
zero.
am I not having
zero
sex?
queens. 0 queens.
Ah, shit.
We love all women. We respect all women.
Sam,
Yeah, man.
we have a new sponsor. They're sponsoring today, but I have a story. Hang on. Okay, welcome to today's new sponsor, Huel. Yay, Huel. Okay.
Yeah, this man. Okay, just you take it away.
They are
'cause you
sponsoring. They are sponsoring today's show, but I actually personally do use Huel. For like the last 2 months, I have not had like regular food. I've had just Huel. Don't believe me?
Bro, oh my god. This man, this is real. He told me that he was doing this 2 months ago. He was this dedicated to the sponsorship that he has been getting their, what is it, their hot and savory?
Yeah.
As well as their,
So there's like.
yeah, you explain it. You've been on this system for a minute.
Yeah. So, it is a completely nutritionally complete. My camera's all messed up. I'll leave it. It's a nutritionally complete meal. So it's like you have it in bottles, right? I like to drink it like ready to drink. This is the best. It's already mixed in here. Nutritionally complete, all your nutrients, all your vitamins, all that stuff. Chocolate flavor. It's actually delicious. And then they have the powder. If you don't want this. This is a tad more expensive, so you can just get the powder and mix it yourself. They give you a nice shaker. It's really cool. I use that too. And they also have hot and savory, which is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's powder, but it's food. You put the powder in you get a little pot. You put it in there with boiling water. You wait 10 minutes, and boom, it's food. And they have like same thing, nutritionally complete. Each meal is 400 calories. You get all your vitamins and nutrients. It's all Huel. But the hot and savory, like my favorite is the mac and cheese. Actually, I take that back. My favorite is the pasta bolognese. It's the best.
Hey, it works out to about $2.50 for a 400 calorie meal. It's pretty good. You get a free t-shirt and a shaker with your first order by going to Huel.com/genius, guys. That's Huel.com, HUEL.com/genius. This man's a testimony. You got to at least.
Yeah, very big fan of it. So you don't have to like, you don't have to think. It's just like, 400 calories, nutritionally complete. It's exactly what I need in my body. I don't have to think about macros or anything like that. You just put it in your body and boom, you're done.
All right,
that should be
guys.
their new slogan. Put it in your body and you're done. Well,
You really don't have any goals for front page tech. Like, I
No,
want to hit
dude,
a
I
million.
just-
I want to.
So, fun fact, on the 14th, Front Page Tech officially turns 10 years old. Are you throwing me a party?
14th of January.
Yes. Yep.
That's crazy that you started literally 3 months before me. We've
Yeah,
really
I
been
might-
best friends the entire time.
Yeah, spirit friends, I think. We just didn't know.
How did we never talk?
Could you imagine how different
Like-
our careers would have been if we would have found each other that early on?
Bro, we
just
probably
like-
we probably would have because we were younger. We probably would have canceled out early.
Yeah, just like, it's not
'Cause
going
I
well.
said
Hey,
some
man, you want to
questionable
quit working
things. You're a
McDonald's together?
dumb kid. Yeah. Oh my god. I think I would have. I don't think we would have been friends early on.
Yes, we would have. Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't a lefty bobefty when I was younger, so maybe.
I was a lefty bobefty.
Did you really swap?
No, come on now. I didn't swap. You act like I'm far right. I'm just center leaning right. I didn't swap. The left left me is what happened.
Dude,
they
I'll
left
be
me in the
honest.
dust.
If you weren't my friend, I don't know if I'd be friends with you.
If you weren't my friend, I don't know if I would be friends
I
with
think
you.
I'd be really, really hard.
Conversations with Sam Kohl, everybody.
Thank you. You got any jokes for the new year?
No, you know what's weird? So we talked about like what if we were friends back then?
Yeah.
Do you know how inconceivable that is? Because YouTube then was not like it is now. Like now there's like cliques and everyone knows each other. Like all the smaller YouTubers, they know each other, and maybe they're not friends, but they all they know of each other. They support each other.
Yeah.
No one knew anybody back then. It would have been impossible for me to find you and like talk to you and be friends with you. That's not a thing that happened then. That didn't happen until kind of recently. I would say I didn't see anything like that till 2017, 2018. There was nothing like that before. We
Team
were alone.
Crispy? Team Crispy.
The top 4 tech YouTubers knew each other. Shock. Because they lived next to each other. They all shared an office next to each other.
Marquez didn't live in LA ever. Marquez still
Always
still
been
lives
New
in
York.
like basically his home, which is crazy to me.
I miss the Cheerios boxes, honestly. He really fell off after those
I
Cheerios
miss
boxes
the
went
old
away.
Marquez, straight from the go Marquez. I gotta say, at that time, I'd like to meet Marquez.
I want to
Marquez,
buy the Earth.
Did I tell you that I met? Yeah, I said on the show that I met Marquez. Have you ever met Marquez in person?
No.
Dude's a unit. Dude's like tall. And
I don't know what.
he's kind of like if a Roblox character was like formed into a human.
All right. Speaking of Roblox, I did get a PS5.
Just like a unit, bro. He's just good at everything.
So I really journ stuff up is what happens. What that means is
Wait, what is that? Wait, that
I go
mean?
really hard for absolutely no reason on really stupid shit. Like I get hyper fixated on something and I just I can't stop. I go all the way. And that's what happened with the PS5. And like over there at that desk, I have like a little gamer section set up where it's just TV,
Can
speakers.
Can you show on the camera?
PlayStation. I can't move the thing, and the TV is also facing me. I have ESPN. I have a confession. I have ESPN on the TV over there facing me, so I could keep an eye on the situation with DeMar. Guilty as charged. You caught me.
Bro, you were
Hands
on my ass
up.
for ordering Wingstop last week.
Hands up. No, that's not the same. You were actively not listening. You were looking at your.
I was about to die from lack of Wingstop, and that wasn't
casually
acceptable.
peeking.
Listen. If something ever happens to me, make it a joke. I need somebody to laugh. If like my arm ever just gets like eaten by a saw, just like
Eaten by a
laugh.
saw.
Yes. If a saw ever gets a little hungry and takes my I'll be messed up.
If a saw took your arm, your handwriting would be the same. So.
Wouldn't be much different, would it? That's good. All right, Brosser, I see you.
You're welcome.
Hey, should we tell them that?
I don't
should
think
we-
we
should
should
we
say anything
tease what we're
without
doing in February?
permission from others.
Okay.
Because
Well-
I know others, a single other, a certain other, that you and I know very well, that would be upset if we took the ball and ran with it. You know what I mean?
I just thought we should like tease it, like not say exactly, but be like, okay, you're right.
He would be upset. That person would be upset.
Okay.
Yep. The Duke
What are we
of
doing for
Miami.
episode 100? What are we doing for episode 100, bro? It's next episode. Do you think people didn't know?
It's the next episode. Well, the goal was to do it in person, but you're going to be like not here. You're
I want to be in Shibuya. Bought a sick duffel bag, bro. I bought a giant North Face duffel.
Sam,
to, like,
what is
bring all
wrong
my
with you?
clothes
Like, why
back.
do you like that stuff?
Why do you have colognes?
Touche.
It's because we're boys and we're silly and we have 8
Also, I don't have
brains.
colognes, all right? I have fragrances.
Oh
okay.
my god. Well, yeah, I don't have clothes. I have designer.
I have most designer colognes, as you would
Yeah.
say.
Does Off-White make a cologne? Do you know?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I have
Versace does.
most designer ones, though. Niche is where it's at, but gotta have them all. It looks like a Sephora in my closet.
When are we making the Genius fragrance?
Dude, don't do that to me. I am so. Oh, the things that I would do. What would it smell like?
We'd have to get really sweaty.
Our air fresheners smell like blueberry and lemon, so
That would be kind of hype. I feel like a blueberry lemon like shake.
no one wants to smell like that, I don't think.
I do. I like to smell like fruit.
It would have to be like, dude, what do you think about just plastic?
It would smell like an apple box.
Yeah, it would smell just like stuff right out of the factory. Also, can you move your shoulder real quick? Like turn your chair. Other way.
Wait, what do you? What?
Turn your chair the other way. What's
What?
going on with your wire situation back there, friend? You're going to start a fire.
No, I'm not.
What is going on back there?
We've got the one main wire from the thing. We've got the speaker wires.
Sam, it's a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot back there.
Wire management is overrated.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
Bro, I'm just a boy.
It doesn't have to
I'm
look
just a
tidy.
boy.
That looks like a hazard.
I'm but a youth.
It looks like your handwriting.
Bro, I'm going to be 25 this year.
Don't even start. I'm going to be 30 this year. I don't even think we can legally be friends. I think I'm a predator after that. Once I turn 30.
Yeah. Wait, dude, it would have been statutory if we had started this as kids.
Yep, that's...
Because you would have been 20 and I would be 15.
Nope, that's not what statutory... No.
Unless we was in Arkansas, then we could be cousins and damn well be a little yeet. Then we could have no issues at all. Because he's just my step bro.
Is that it? Have we reached the limit of what we can offer tonight? Listen, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that we made a decision to make an Apple podcast. And
yeah, we really should have just called it John Prosser plus Sam Cole.
Why
Whatever
plus
the heck
Sam
we're
Cole?
thinking.
Why not Sam Cole plus John Prosser?
No, John Prosser goes first.
Why?
Because you're
I've
bigger
noticed
than
that
me.
you put me first in the description, but why?
Yep,
you do
because
that?
you're bigger.
I mean, if physically, yeah.
No, I actually want to know the real reason.
What is it, Sam?
J comes before S in the alphabet.
That hurts.
That's real. I'm not making that up.
That hurts me that that's why you did it.
Yep.
Dude, it's rough out there. I checked Map Rumors. We're all in the trenches. We're in the trenches with our homies.
Mac rumors, more like no rumors.
Got him! How hilarious. I'm sorry.
I have another
I feel like
confession.
I have to apologize to the audience.
No, honest to God, I think people are going to say this is one of our best episodes in a while.
I don't think so. And also, listen, this
I
is
really do.
this is a
I really
relatively short episode. It will likely be relatively short.
We've been recording for like an hour and 20 minutes.
It's going to be short compared to the amount of ads that are in it. But I would like to apologize to the audience because we don't schedule the ads. We don't know what's coming. We had one ad last episode, and now we suddenly have 4. So if you listen to them, if you watch the show, you watch through the ads, whatever, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting our sponsors. We really appreciate you. The geniuses,
really appreciate you.
you do
Yeah.
real. You do real ones.
You guys really do. You do be the best. And
We need you, and
you need us.
Yeah,
No,
need
you
us.
don't, actually. We just need
They
you.
need us. What would they do without us? Dude, could you imagine? Have you ever thought out the scenario of like something happening to the show? Like, what if we get into a huge fight or like,
frequently.
or you quit? Like, do you know how upset the audience will be and we will never, ever hear the end of it? Ever.
Yeah, Concept Central told me, he was like, if you and John ever stop, I will hunt you down. And he literally said he will hunt me down and kill me.
So
he said it was the favorite
is
thing
getting
that
a
exists.
subpar episode better than no episode? I think so.
I don't know. I just think we should wrap on 2022, even though it's 2023, by doing a quick recap of our best and worst guests starting at the beginning of the year. So let's start off. First episode, Renee Ritchie. Love him.
I just want to throw
I
this.
miss Renee.
I just want to throw this out there. GeniusBar, the show, kills it with guests. All right, you guys are welcome for that.
Did you have anything else to say or just that?
I think that was it. I mean, like we
we
do a lot
pretty
of
good
guest
job.
stuff and a lot of good guests. Just saying, we know how to pick them.
This episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp, baby.
BetterHelp, our sponsor. BetterHelp, thanks for
Guys.
coming back. BetterHelp has been around since the start of this podcast, I think. So happy anniversary, BetterHelp.
Happy anniversary. You know what else has been a recent anniversary for me? My chronic anxiety.
Yeah.
I wish I was joking, but I'm not.
He's not
I laugh
joking.
about it to hide the pain.
But you've had you've had help, but have you considered BetterHelp?
I have. I've been in therapy actually for a while. I super believe in it. It's changed my life. It's saved my life. Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it. This is.
I
just like
super believe
online
in.
counseling,
I super
secure
believe in
community.
therapy that you don't have to like physically go to.
Yeah. If
No
you've been
humans.
thinking about giving therapy a try, man.
You can
You gotta
text
give it a go.
them. You can call them. You can schedule a video call if you want. And I'm talking like you just middle of the day, you're feeling some stuff, you got to talk, just text your therapist and they'll respond. Like it's on your time whenever you want. You don't have to like make an appointment, go over to them, none of that stuff. It's very accessible. Finally, like therapy is finally accessible, and if you've been thinking about it or if you're struggling, it's not, they can't hurt you to try.
If you're struggling, I'm sorry, and I hope you feel better.
We hope you feel better. We talk about mental health a lot on this show, so.
Yeah, but also therapy. I mean, this is not a podcast thing. When anytime I know somebody personally that's going through it for more than a month or two, I'm like, hey, man.
You're like, all right, that's enough.
I'm like, yeah, I've reached my damn limit. It's time to go to betterhelp.com/GeniusBar, guys.
Yeah, that's help. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GeniusBar. If you do that, you go visit that link today, you get 10% off your first month. Listen, improve your life, empower your life. Therapy can get you there.
Yeah, if you want to live a more empowered life, man, therapy will get you there. It's true. It's true. We're preaching at this point. BetterHelp.com/GeniusBar. Visit BetterHelp.com/GeniusBar today to get 10% off your first month.
Thank you, BetterHelp.
Oh my God, the first Sarah Dietschy where she actually cared and like set up her shit properly.
1 year ago was Luke Mianis.
Wow, the last, and that was if you guys have never watched that episode, you should. That's a banger.
Is that where we called in like randomly towards the end of the show because it was bad? I FaceTimed him.
No, that was deeper in, but we turned one. Oh my God, it's going to be our 2-month anniversary. Who else did we have? We had Sarah Dietschy, great.
Okay, hang on. We had Renee Ritchie. We had
great.
Luke Miani.
Sarah Dietschy. Luke Miani.
Luke Miani again.
Oh, Jomo.
Jonathan
I don't
Morrison.
like this episode. That episode did not age well.
Why? Because you went after him?
Yeah, I was a dick for no reason. And
yeah, that's Sam. That's really Sam in it. That's what I call Sam in it.
No.
That's what happened.
But no. There's a difference. He didn't do anything to deserve what I did. And listen, I've been over to his place like multiple times, and
you mean his office?
Well,
you say place.
I'm just kidding. I went over to his office. He's got a great crew there, and I've apologized to him profusely, and he's always buys me food, makes me food, doesn't ask for anything back.
Does he go buy that grocery list from the church?
He does.
Spicy
He
chips,
gets me the
Lay's,
spicy Lay's ?
Funyuns.
No. I hate Funyuns.
Sun chips.
He's just a really good guy, and I just feel bad about this episode because we were just attacking him, and I don't know. You were in there too, buddy.
You lied.
You also pulled the trigger.
I was the mediator.
You had a smaller trigger, but yeah, I feel bad about that.
We had Ross Young on after that.
Yeah, Ross was great. That was really interesting. He was fun.
Sarah Dietschy again.
Oh my God.
Classic. Andrew Edwards.
Oh, Andrew Edwards.
Max Tech. I forgot
that was a spicy episode. That we should have Max Tech back on again.
I'm sure they wouldn't.
No, I think they would.
Official invitation, Vadim and Max. You're welcome on
the
show.
Maybe we should wait till the next Mac thing comes out, and then we can be like, you guys are too mean about the Mac again.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, this is just our videos. And then we'll be like, you got me.
Yeah.
And we'll just do that again.
Rinse and
Luke
repeat.
on yet again. I didn't realize Luke, like, oh man, whenever I have this on, I usually am pretty fired up, and I look pretty mad.
It's because of the red.
Dude, this makes me nostalgic looking back. We had Sarah Dietschy on again.
Dude, look at these thumbnails though. Our Genius Town launch. Speaking of.
Oh. No, we can't. We can't do it. We waited. We both forgot. John.
So listen, folks.
Oh my God.
We had a product
planned.
launch planned for today that we forgot about. Sam and I got a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot of meetings, a lot of calls, and this one might have slipped. But you were supposed to get a product today. What do we do about that, Sam? Are we going to announce it while you're in Japan?
No, I think we got to wait until I get back. I mean, you can announce it. I can't. Oh, I did get a big duffel. I could bring it to Japan.
But the longer we wait, it's not going to be,
Well,
yeah, we'll wait till you get
gonna be
back.
around
We'll
for a
wait till you get
while.
back. New product when Sam gets back from Japan. Yay!
Yeah.
We have it in our possessions. It's just been chilling, and it's ready to go.
Beep beep beep. Okay, here's this one. When you weren't even there.
Wasn't there?
And it was
Ian's
just
elbow.
Ian. And it
Look,
was
the next
Ian-
one we
Ian?
had Tim Cook on.
Okay, can I?
Also,
so
the
in case-
VR Saradici episode was a banger that will forever go down in
Yes.
GeniusBar history.
Then we had Felix Ba.
Another
That
one
was
you really.
Yeah, I messed up.
You have a
He's
bad track
so
record.
kind too. Dude, now that I look at me, am I
I'm
an
shocked.
asshole?
Yes. I'm shocked. The
Wait, are you
guests come on.
serious? Be straight up with me.
No.
No, be straight up with me. I'm kind of an asshole sometimes.
No, you're not. Okay, Sam, you're not an asshole. Remember how I said that we weren't great friends before, so I didn't say the truth a lot?
Yeah.
Now we are friends, and you can take it. You aren't an asshole, but you have trouble reading the room at times.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A little bit of trouble reading the room. That's all.
Okay.
You have good intentions. You're one of the kindest people I know. You just read the room a little fucky, like your handwriting. It's like me trying to
All right,
read your
noted.
handwriting. That's
I'll
all.
work on that in 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it.
What about
So
me? What do I
I'm
need
here
to change?
improve.
Oh God, shouldn't have asked.
Honestly, your communication was the one big problem for me, and I feel like you've done a lot better.
Oh, thanks. I've been
You've really
working
been
on
killing
it hard.
You really have, and it's paying off, and I really want you to know I appreciate it.
Thanks, Sam. What else do I need to work on? My swearing.
Your videos, because they all suck.
Your videos.
Dude, we had Dave. We had an insane feature run. Dave, Quinn, Sarah, Luke, Macrumers. Damn, we stopped this week. Once we get back from Japan, let's schedule like a bunch of people we haven't had on. Like, let's try to get Marquez. Let's try to get John Gruber. Let's try to get some other boys.
Yeah, we
Let's try to
really
get
did
Aaron
go hard
from
with guests
Mr.
week
Who's the
after
Boss.
week after week, and
Let's
then
try to
we
get Mr. Who's the Boss on.
We had so many good guests. Now we're following up with this pile of garbage. I'm not going to say
think
the S
you're-
word because I promised I won't.
I do want to say one more thing. I want to show something on Twitter. Our boy Nikias.
Nikias Molina.
Let's have Nikias on.
Okay, deal. Message him.
Okay, let's do it. I'll message him, but let's do it like after Japan. Should we do it? No, when I'm in Japan, I
No,
think I'm
it's going to be too
headspace.
hectic while you're in Japan. We'll do it after.
But dude, look at this. So Nikias also met my dad at WWDC.
Also met your dad, yes.
But
Dude,
look at this.
Nikias'
So
poor
wait.
wrist with that giant
What?
Apple Watch on it. He is such a small boy. What's going on?
It's stamps.com.
What does? Oh, I get it. Wow.
When you didn't have the stealth adhesive stamps and you had to.
Yeah, thank you, Stamps.com,
Yeah.
for sponsoring this episode. And I'm sorry about what just happened.
And thank you for that, guys. Remember how we were going to do a merch drop and then we forgot?
We did forget. Yeah, we forgot.
Well, Stamps could have helped us with that by saving us time and money and being more efficient. If there's one thing we struggle with here at the Genius Bar, it's efficiency. With post office elevated.
We're
with
the worst.
Stamps.com. They've got partnerships with USPS and UPS, rates up to 86% off. It's
I think
unbeatable.
we're just casually reading this. I don't think you understand. Like, they need to understand how big that number is, how big of a percentage off
Big
that is.
number.
So read it
And
again, Sam.
It's going to be 86% off when you shop with USPS or UPS with our unbeatable rates. And by the way, I've actually tested this. I've gone to UPS, I've shipped a package, I've shipped through Samps.
Yes.
Actually saves a lot of money. Like
Yes.
you literally get free money and it's easier. It's very weird. I don't know what
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but listen,
but it's good. It's
Doesn't
some good
matter to me.
stuff. Guys, for over 20 years, they've been indispensable for businesses. They're stress-free solution. You guys should start the new year by saving serious money on mailing and shipping. Get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code GENIUS for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free
Plus,
digital.
yeah.
We're still giving away the digital scale years into this show. that's how many years.
4-week trial, free postage, and a free digital scale.
No long-term commitments. Or what, John?
Stamps.com.
What else don't they get?
What?
The contract.
Oh yeah, no long-term commitments, no contracts.
I
Also,
made you overthink that.
you don't have to go to the post office, which is the best part. We didn't mention that. You don't have to leave your house. Stamps.com/genius. Use code GENIUS. 4-week free trial, free postage, free digital scale, free friendship from Sam and I. You're welcome.
Yes, guys, click the microphone on top of the page and enter code GENIUS. Clearly, I need more stamps.
Nailed it. All
Thanks
right.
for sponsoring.
Thank you, Stamps.
So I want to show this video in case people don't believe that I actually met Tim Cook and there were any people doubting me or that
There's
that
proof.
that doubted.
This, I mean, other than the picture that you took with him.
Yeah. Video. Look at this. You see who that is?
Oh, that's you in the back. Look at that little
Dude,
pink person.
look at how close I was to Tim Cook. Look at me.
Dude, you lanky man.
So in case anyone
You're
there
wearing
is
your best
proof
shorts.
that I was in Apple Mother Truckin' Park in
You were
2022,
one person
bro.
away from Tim Cook.
And bro, look at his security. Okay, so dude, I didn't realize this is his security. Look at this
Yeah.
dude. Look at how serious he is. Look at that face, bro.
Yeah.
That is a man who's like, Tim Cook pays me $10 million a year to watch over him every second.
He will break you if you even look in the wrong direction.
But look, dude, there's me.
There's Sam filming.
Look at those calves.
Look at him.
Look, and you can
hey,
see
what
how,
mic are you using on that camera?
that's the one that I recorded that you saved me from last week.
Oh, the shitty one.
I just wanted to show you. Look, I could have just. The Apple, if you're watching this, look, I was responsible around Tim Cook. I didn't do anything inappropriate. This is how I'd be in an Apple event. I'd be very look. See,
backpack.
Apple. Remember, I'm playing a character online. Look at it. Look at how respectful I am at your event. I'm just saying.
Wow. Invite him back.
Please.
I vote to invite him back.
2023. That's one of my goals. Go to an Apple event, get invited. That'd be sick. Acknowledge me in any way.
That's like
That'd be kind of
your
dope.
life goal, not just 2023.
Yeah, that is a life
What
goal.
if-
I'm not
dude,
quitting until they.
I have
do
a
it,
question.
so I'll be.
What
there
if you
for
go to
them.
Japan? Apple announces an event, invites you to the event. While you're in Japan, you can't. The one time you're invited, you can't go because you're in Japan.
Bro, I would leave Japan so fast. Are you kidding me? I would literally empty my bank account to just be like I was invited. You think we're getting the January event?
No. No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's not what you said in a front page video tech titled Apple's secret event that you uploaded a few months ago. You said there was going to be one. And John Prosser, my favorite YouTuber.
I didn't say that. I reported on a rumor that said that.
Let's get Mr.
But-
Who the boss on.
But the issue is, since then, so the basis of that was Kuo Ming-chi was saying that the headset was going to be ready. He has now changed his stance, saying that it's not going to be ready. Because it's not going to be ready, I don't think there's an event now. If it's not going to be ready till Q3 of this year, we're looking at like maybe, if we're lucky, a WWDC announcement for the headset. I really want it in January. I would love it in January.
Yeah,
because the
me
Quest
too.
Pro sucked asshole. It was so
That's a
bad.
bad word. You're swearing. No
But
swearing.
it deserved it. See what I mean? Saying it where it deserves it. That thing sucked. It was so bad.
Isn't suck technically a bad word?
It was not good.
When I was a little boy, I have a fond memory of this. My mom's going to be watching. She'll probably text me about this. I was a little boy, and I came home. It was probably 4th, 5th grade.
Okay, go ahead.
And kids at school were saying the word dick. And then they were like, Richard. They were calling everybody Richard. They were like, Richard, dick, ha, ha, ha.
Okay.
And I remember I came home, and I was like, Mommy, kids at school are saying the word dick. Is that a bad word? Can I say dick? I literally go, can I say dick, Mom?
What
She
did
got
she
very
say?
serious. She was like, Sam,
Speaking of,
that's
Sam,
a very bad word. You cannot say dick.
I don't check my mail because I am a bad adult. But I checked my mail yesterday.
Okay.
And inside my pile of mail that I let build up in that mailbox was a Christmas card from your mother.
Really?
Yes, she sent me a Christmas card, and I just now saw it. So thank
Wow.
you. And I'm sorry I just now
Aw.
saw it.
Thank you,
I
Mama
don't
Kohl.
send me like an email. You know those old like
Wait, how do you get mail if you don't what?
what?
If you don't check mail, how do you get like packages and stuff?
It comes to my door. I live in a house, bro.
forgot you live in a house.
They just set it at the door. Yeah.
That shit's busted. Yay!
happened. Yay.
All right, we covered a lot of ground on this episode, bro.
Is it over?
Yeah, we did it.
We ended it.
I mean, any parting shots? First episode of 2023. Guys, later this year, you might be Genius in person if we can do it.
Hopefully you might even get a product if we remember.
Yeah, we'll eventually do that too. I'm really proud. We made great progress tonight.
Great
bro.
progress. Decent episode. We saved it. You saved it, Sam. Thank you for saving it. Sam Kohl coming through again. See you next week.
We love you. John Prosser's the best.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Just thank you.
Anything? I was about to turn the music off, and then he started yapping. So now I have
I just want to say
to
thank you because I appreciate them.
Well, I appreciate them too. So.
Okay, now we can end it.
No, now you're still talking. I get to say the last word. It's my episode.
Is it over now?